Welcome back to Mobgogh. I was going to call you guys bedrockers. I don't know. Anyways, Minecraft bedrock. We're looking at our world Mobgogh again. We obviously made it back to our base from the ancient city. That's mostly what this episode's going to be about. It's going to be pretty short. I grew a bunch of trees in the starting area again, so probably going to thin them out. I want to leave them, but I don't like the ones that have bushes basically all the way to the ground. So at least those two need to go. There's our big base. Still needs stuff on top. Still have a little more to it that I want to do. Obviously we did not find the sulfur block area. It's on my mind, it's on my brain. I can't remember if I showed this off, but it was a good distraction. I think I said, if I looked at the map again, I think it's like right here is where we need to start building the map for the map art. It's just going to be extremely huge. I know I showed these guys off. I don't think I showed this off. I don't know if I have the supplies to show this off either. Do we have any? I don't know. I don't think we left any in here. Yeah, we won't show it off. It's shears, glow lichen. Throw the bone meal in here. Turn it on. Oh, might have had one. Anyways, we can shear up glow lichen that way, which is kind of the reason I've been hesitant on this. After this video, it's probably going to be a few weeks until I do a new one. I'll probably start working on the map. We need to light it too. Ergo, why there's so many torches out here now, and we'll probably actually want to build the road out too, which will give us room for more buildings in here if we wanted. I was going to put another building out here, but I ended up putting it inside, which I'll show off before we get into the ancient city riches, which is the main part of this video. Yeah, a little quieter. So we were gonna butt up another little building over there, and it was this guy right here, which we'll go ahead and make a little more build meal out of this. I should have just brought some to begin with. Let's get out of that. Nope, we don't want to see resin right now. Okay, we'll divide that in half. This actually worked out better than I thought it would. And after I got it working, I'm like, well, it's here now. I think I'll just leave it. But yeah, it's dispensers down there pointing up, redstone leading to that with the trapdoor being the trigger. And now we have underwater plants. And this also uses Silk Touch. It just mines the coral that we need. And actually kind of dumps them right between. So we can just kind of pick them up as we go. Slightly manual. I don't mind slightly manual things. We actually don't need this stuff right now either. But it is nice to have a setup to get more later on if I need to. So that's that. I don't think there's anything in the base to show you guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, bell notification. I don't know. I thought of that the other day. This is more of a journal of the exploration or adventure of my world than anything else, so it can be chill. I'm not worried about that. So these are the chests that we brought back from the ancient city. We separated these two on purpose. Yeah, we brought that over. I don't think I have anything in hand on that. Okay. We separated these on purpose because these were basically blocks that we got while digging down to get to the ancient city. So not really the treasures in the ancient city, just things that I got off of it. Oh, 6 shulker boxes. All right. The first one is going to be not a very big surprise. A full shulker of skulk. I think I did mention this before. If we pick it up with Silk Touch, then we just pick it up. No big deal. This axe is a little damaged. If we pick it up with any other tool, we get the little XP orbs, which will either repair tools or give us levels. At this point, it's actually repairing tools. So useful. It's pretty cool color block too. We could build something weird out of that. I don't know. If we built a little wall platform area, you can kind of see how it would be like if we built some sort of weird building out of it. We'll quick mine it. We'll silk touch it back up so it doesn't break. So no decision on that yet, really. Did I drop something? Oh, buttons. Put buttons down before I did all this, just safety for lava. And then yeah, we got basically about another half a shulker shell full of skulk, stack and a half of skulk vein. What is that? 5 stacks of the, almost 5 stacks, not quite 5 stacks of skulk sensors. A little over a stack of the skulk catalysts. The next box, we got 45 shriekers. And then this is the other goodies. This is something that I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to think about this before I started the video. So I went back down there, obviously, after the last video I said I would, and continued to mine. And I ended up dying about 5 times. Right next to lava was the first time. The next 4 times was trying to find the body. And then I realized I have these items. And I told you guys, oh, I think it makes the recovery compass. I ended up making it. Time was of the essence anyways, as it was. And it worked. And it led me back to the main area that I passed at. Was able to recover almost all my loot. We would actually have an extra shulker here. I do not know what was in it completely, but it was pretty full. I mean, it probably would have been a lot of mixture of this and then some other treasure involved other than that. So what we did lose was we lost our helmet. We've already remade one, and we lost a shield, and I made one and painted it. So we got a little shield with some art on it. What else do we have in here? Oh, yes. This is something I completely forgot when I was talking about the best things to find in here. And this is not something I was expecting to find. There's actually 2 different armor trims, Ward and Silence. Silence only has something like a 1.6% chance to be found in an ancient city. I don't think I've ever had it before. We had like 50 diamonds or 40 some odd diamonds, and you can make more of these as long as you get 1, so that's why I have 6. I only found 1. I just used the diamond, and I believe it was a skulk to make replicas of it, so we're up to 6. We're going to keep one of those. Actually, we'll keep 2 of those on us here. We'll show that off here in a little bit. Echo shards make those. These... I kept saying 12 on items, and I don't know why I would have said 12, considering a crafting recipe takes 9 items max. But I guess my brain just wasn't in it. So I have not done this yet. This is the music disc that you can make with those shards. It is kind of supposed to be scary, goofy, horror type thing. So we'll have that play while we go through some of this other stuff here. Ominous. Yeah, so 5 diamonds left after that. 2 good golden apples, a lot of iron, a lot of coal, 4 skeleton heads, a good chunk of copper, some candles, soul torches, emeralds, gold, some redstone items. Okay, that's a little louder than... Yeah, it's gonna be all creepy. I like it. How much do we have of that? We can make 1 more record on top of this one. Yeah. Alright, on to the next box, which is a stink ton of diamond horse armor for no good reason, which we don't really need that many of. Some leads, some compasses, and records. Alright. Oh, it's changing again. So we will grab cat, which... Yeah, we'll just end this. You kind of get the gist of what this is. Cat's alright. I think I have a couple copies of cat already. It starts off a little weird too. And gets better. Let's leave this over here. This was a music disc I already had from somewhere else. Can't remember offhand. Cat picks up after a little while. It's a little tedious here for a bit. And then kind of gets a little lively. There we go. Yep. So that's cat. The next one is kind of similar to the other creepy one. This is another creepy one. Some ominous music again. Horror-like ominous music. Ambient. Ghost hunt. Music stuff. Alright. We get the hang of it. And then I actually got 3 copies of a music disc that I actually like a lot. Didn't know that one was in there. So, it's got a nice cheerful noise to it. Come on. All right. Put that away. How loud is it? Maybe we let it run for a bit until it annoys me. All right, the next one. Do not know why I kept any of this. I think I just kept it because I had an extra shulker. So a stink ton of regeneration potions, a pair of diamond pants that would destroy themselves if I die, and then a chunk of iron pants that I don't need. I might actually just smelt these down to iron nuggets. I'm not sure. Some XP bottles, which I don't even remember getting. Some amethyst shards. Yeah, we'll let go. The last one, the box. Yeah, no. Okay. A little loud. Maybe we'll put it back in there in a minute. We'll put the extra, the one that I got from previous areas in there once we talk about this. Okay, so here's all our books. These first 4 have multiple abilities on them. They're not too bad. They're not the greatest, but they're not that bad. A lot of these books are just kind of junky. And then I talked about Swift Sneak being the one that I wanted to get. So we have 6 of them at level 1, which is the lowest, 1 at level 2, and 1 at level 3, which is the highest. You can actually combine books, so if we combine 2 Swift Sneak 1s, we get a Swift Sneak 2. If we combine 2 Swift Sneak 2s, we get 1 Swift Sneak 3. So we actually have enough to go get that to a 2, that to a 2, that to a 2, which would be 3 2s. Plus this 4th 2, we'd actually have enough to get 3 Swift Sneak 3s. I think I meant to actually... Yeah, I meant to do... Oh, I did bring an anvil. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do some armor stuff while we were here. So if I crouch without my pants on and walk around, you can see how slow we're moving right now. Do I have the levels for this? I didn't even think about that. Let's see if we can get this on here. 15. Okay. We're probably going to have to pass on that for right now. I mean, I can do that and try and get a bunch of XP. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see where this would get us to real quick. We'll finish off that stack that we messed up a little bit on. Here's an interesting thing about this, though, is we don't want to repair the tool too much. This is what I do with the iron ores and copper ores and things like that when you guys aren't around. When I get back from a mining, I just kind of dig it all out in here. Let's do fortune. No, we want something quicker than fortune. The axe, I think, is going to repair too much. What about... Okay, plain hand. We were level 4. I don't think this is going to be worth it. We did have some enchanting bottles. We can try that. We were level 4. We're going to be probably level 7. Or close to it. Yeah, not quite, but pretty close. Let's grab those enchanting bottles. I can buy more from one of my villagers. These also give the orbs. Almost 12. Okay, you know what? We'll do another stack. Why not? We're getting close. Alright, this will be a full stack. Starting at 12. Because we only really need one of those for... Yeah, we got it. This is going to be 13 right here. Or we're going to be really close. Really close. Oh man, one away. Alright, we will grab these 4 that are sitting right here. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna squat again and walk without our pants on. Just for the heck of it, we'll put the pants on and show that I'm not moving any faster while sneaking. And now we'll go over. Oh, nope, you put him back on, didn't you? He doesn't listen very well. Oh my god, he did it again. Alright, not in the hand. There we go. I thought it said 14 a minute ago. Did it not say 14 a minute ago? Now we need 15. Okay. Did I do it backwards? We'll try this one more time. Maybe we went book then pants? No, it's got to be pants then book. Okay, quit putting it in the hand. Okay. We'll grab some more. It's only one more level. We're gonna go to right about there, I think. Get more as we go. There we go. Half a stack more. And one for good measure, I guess. Alright, back to sneaky. Did I put the pants on again? I did. Okay. Pants, this. 15. Now you can put them on. Oh. Okay, so you can see how I'm moving now. If we were to take it off, that's how slow we move. That's how fast we move. So, it's a speed upgrade when you're running around on scaffolding and such, so it's a good thing. Alright, now for the armor trim. We already grabbed those. I'm really not certain. I grabbed a few other trims. I left them in here. I grabbed some material to make some colorations on these if we want to do that, which we do. I just don't know what. I really don't know what. I did like the idea somebody had put. I never had the silence trim before, but I think somebody had put copper on the chest plate for silence trim, and that looked really good. I don't know why I'm just grabbing one of each. That's a little weird. We need the netherite ingots, which we've been getting from grinding. The netherite upgrades after we get the colorations on them. Snout, I kind of liked the shoes, but I'm not positive. Spire, armor trim, I can't remember if there was anything that I liked from that, but I just picked one up because I had one. Same with Dune. I also liked the chest, but I'm not going to be wearing the chest that often, so I'm probably not going to use it. But we'll see what it might look like on other things. Flow and wild. We could do a full set of all 4 pieces of the same type, but I figured we'd mess with it this way. So I liked, what color? Oh yeah, I said I wanted to do copper. So that's what the armor looks like now. You can see the little armor stand right here. That's what it would look like afterwards. Kind of almost a rib cagey looking thing. But that blue will turn to black when we do an upgrade on the armor, so we're just going to go ahead and say yes. The shoes, on the other hand, I want to try Snout. I think I like Snout, but there was also one that looked almost like checkered patterns. Oh no, I need to leave the shoes in there and change the patterns. Not bad, Dune. I don't know what colors either. Flow, not really feeling flow. Wild, I think I wanted to do the helmet with wild, but I'm not positive. I actually kind of like wild for the shoes too. I think I got things out of order. They drift away too much. Ooh. I think I wanted to do pants with that, which we're wearing the pants again. I forgot about that. So if we were to do pants, that's kind of some busy pants. That's kind of some plain pants. That's pretty simple. Yeah. I think we need to go helmet first. Let's check helmet. Dune. No, there was one that looked like, I don't want to say eyeballs. It might be that one, which is a snout. It's hard to tell. What if we change the color on that? Oh, it's just a side. I thought it was something on front. Okay, let's not do snout. Eye. I think I like eye, because it looks like almost goggles or eyeballs on top of the glass, on top of the helmet. I think I like that, but we're gonna remove it for a second. We're gonna double check. We're gonna double check this. We're gonna go back to eye, and we're just gonna change it to shoes real quick to make sure it's not. Yeah, we don't care about the shoes, I don't think. So we're gonna do that for eye, for the helmet. All right, we have 2 armor pieces down. We have pants and shoes to go. Let's try this again. Let's switch iron to blue, just so we can tell, reference-wise, what these look like a little bit better. All right, we're gonna try this trim. That might be the trim I was thinking of, kind of a checkered pattern. I wouldn't want it blue, but I might want it white. Even though it doesn't show up right now. So I'm pretty sure Spire is the winner. Yeah, I think Spire is going to be the winner on that. And what do we have left? Pants. Myco copper. So what do we have? We have orange in the center, red on top, white on bottom. What if we do silver for pants? So it's a transition of colors. And let's take a look and see what we got. We're gonna be wearing pants a lot. Let's do orange just so that things show up for right now. That's I. That's flow. Even though that's really busy, I might do silence. That, and I just haven't had the chance to do it. So what if we did silence with iron? Yeah, let's just do it, right? You think? Did we check wild? It's pretty basic. We have other trim too. I could have brought those along as well. I, with being just a weird bullseye there, it just seems weird. So I think we go with the silence. Who cares, right? Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure we do the same thing with netherite and one of these guys. I have only had netherite armor once or twice. Every time I get netherite armor, it seems like I die with it. So I avoid doing it or using it. But I figured for the progression, we'll do it. And we actually have enough for all our tools as well. So we're going to do that as well. That's why I put everything in that chest. I wanted to make sure that everything had enough resources for it. And the shovel. And that'll be the last one. Alright. Let's see what we look like with some armor on here. Don't know how this turned out. We'll see. Very busy. I think I do like the copper, though, the chest piece. For the most part, like I said, we're going to be wearing the wings over the chest plate anyways, and I think the chest plate was mostly for showmanship of getting that. So we're going to be looking like this. The helmet, I don't know if I like the color of the helmet. I thought it looked like eyes, but it kind of looks like red eyebrows. Anyways, I can always change it as well. We now know what that looks like. Yeah. Was there anything left to do here? We showed that off. We made the record. We did that. I did put the helmet on, and I can't remember if there's the skeleton thing. You know what? Let's take a look at the armor with the skeleton head on, too. Since it's all kind of ribby looking. It's like a decked out skeleton there. Alright. Unfortunately, does not offer actual armor protection. What was my armor level at? Oh, okay, my armor level is max when I'm wearing armor. Very busy. The shield actually, oops. I think the shield actually kind of fit the coloration too. Kind of streaky colors. The shoes have them checkered patterns on them. Alright, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Oh. No, we put that on there. Yeah. We did all that. This is just stuff that's going to go away. We're going to move that away later on without... Oh, yeah, we talked about popping the music disc I found in a different area in. Oh, there it goes. I like that one, too. It's been weird. I put that one against the wall over here, and it was kind of like this. You could barely hear it. I don't know if it's that record or just the bass being noisy. Was there anything else that has gone on? Don't remember if I showed that off, but we set up an enchanting area. That's pretty much about it. Yeah. The bees. I did find I did find sunflowers after all. So we got sunflowers now. They only face one direction. That's how they work. Honey's going okay. I'm getting a little spillage of honey. I was trying to make these blocks come down so that they can't shoot them off in funny areas outside of the hopper areas. Might just have to dig it up and put some more hoppers in there and make a bigger hopper area. I think I brought that up too. One of the things about copper is it oxidizes. So we can change the colors of these, basically use the axe to scrape off the oxidization and make it orange again if we wanted to, or even kind of a patina type color somewhere in between. And then with the wax from the honey, if we wanted to, we could wax them and then they would never oxidize anymore. So that would be a possible thing if anybody thinks that it should be oxidized or partially oxidized or kind of a mixture. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just kind of do something like that every now and then let it re-oxidize. Takes up a little bit of the durability of the axe, but we can get that back by getting experience on them. Anyways, yeah, I think I talked about the furnace before. I had a double chest going this way with hoppers going down, and then 2 more double chests, and I realized I can get XP off these things if I let them fill up. So now we just have a shulker shell that I pop down right here when I want the chain to fill up. Otherwise I let them back up so that I can get the XP and then pull everything from there. Alright, yep, I'll probably think of something else after I turn this off. But, yeah, like I said, I think the next goal is to work on the area for the map art. The one thing, I think that was what the one thing I was going to bring up is, the one thing I'm afraid of is I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do about basically this. See if I can do it. There we go. I'm not sure if this is considered lit up with a torch underneath, but I am trying to figure out lighting paths for it. We don't want to put lights on top, just so that we can continue to build art on top of it. So that's the direction I'm going, is to see if I can build it out. It'd probably be basically 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 5, 6. The problem about this, doing it in here, is I have so much light inside of this place as well. You can see the swift sneak just kind of kicking in while we do this, compared to if you've seen me try and walk around and do that before. So we're looking at doing something like that, basically, just to keep mobs off of the map while we're working on it. We need to light it up. I'm not sure how well this procedure would go to do it, but that's the idea. The other issue with that is, and it's something I've been debating, and that's why I've just been procrastinating from the debating, is which light source to use to fill a 16,000 block area. Yeah. With that being said, I did the math, and I've been collecting as well. We have 6 shulker shells of deep slate cobble, which is exactly this brick here. And where's the other one? I think it's tough. Yeah. 6. I did not want to pick those up. 6 shulker shells full of tough. So these are going to be the two colors of the... Which seems weird right now, but you'll see why I'm choosing these. Hopefully my ideas go well. You'll see why I'm choosing these once it's all put together. But that'll be the base foundation, and then we will use the wool to put whatever color on top of those afterwards. And that should not, hopefully, interfere with the lights. Actually, that wouldn't even matter if it does interfere with the lights. Once the carpet is down, mobs cannot spawn on carpet from what I know either. So we just need the lights there to light up the areas that are not going to be covered in carpet. I did help these guys out a little bit ago, so the chest should be decently empty. White we're doing well on. I actually sold a bunch, I think, to the... well, we've all sold some to one of the villagers, and then we also used a bunch. When I came back, I grabbed a bunch for Ancient City. Not enough, obviously. I think I used every single little bit of carpet I had left. Yeah, see, there's a guy right out there. That's just a big rabbit right there. But yeah, that's going to be the goal. I'll probably be working on that in my spare time when I get chances here and there. And that's why I said the next video is probably going to be a little ways out. I may do another video of another video game in the meantime or something like that. Maybe I'll do the 7 days to D and try and do that again or something like that. All right, well, you guys have a good one. Have a good night. Bye.